brush fire is creating traffic problems on I-95 through Central Florida.
The fire is burning west of I-95 in Rockledge. That's south of the Kennedy Space Center. Heavy smoke and low visibility shut down a 6-mile stretch for a while this morning. Shifting winds could mean more of the same. Officials say the fire started after a lightning strike yesterday. While it's now about 2,000 acres big, the flames are in a marshy, unpopulated area. The plan is to let it burn out on its own. Rain is expected later, and that could help. But for now, drivers in both directions are being told to be prepared for delays. Peter King, CBS News, Orlando.
Mexico presented a motion in a Texas court backing human rights groups fighting a bill that would allow police to question the legal status of migrants.
Speaking to reporters at Mexico's foreign ministry, top diplomat Carlos Sada said the migrant community in Texas fears persecution if the anti-sanctuary law SB4 takes effect. Among other things, the bill would allow campus police to interrogate students about their legal status. The Mexican government is backing human rights groups and providing added legal advice through consulates. Adrian Bard, CBS News, Mexico City. How's best to reduce fatalities related to the epidemic of opioid addiction in America?
Opioid addicts have it bad enough. People with opioid addiction are at risk of dying 6 to 20 times higher than in the general population.
Dr. Captain Watkins, physician scientist, RAND organization, a study there shows among patients with opioid addiction, the death rate is much lower if they are not prescribed opioids.
It does seem obvious, and it is obvious.
The study, one of the first to develop quality measures for providing medical care to people with opioid addiction. Jim Taylor, CBS News.
Time 122. Let's return to traffic and Trans 102. Some better news on the boulevard northbound. We're not seeing the kind of volume that we were approaching that accident scene that was near Broad. However, we do have some really heavy traffic on the westbound Schuylkill Expressway. It's now from right around the approach of University to just past the Vine Street Expressway. Sweeping crew that's in the left lane. Continuing west, seeing a bit of heavy traffic past the boulevard, out to Girard, and even some in the curve, out to, that would be up to Belmont, out to the Conshohocken curve. You'll see some volume as well, but really not terrible right now. Eastbound Schuylkill Expressway, things look okay through the curve as well. No accidents in your way, no work crews. It's actually pretty clear from Montgomery into Girard. On 476, the Blue Route northbound, heavy traffic approaching McDade. To just past McDade, looks like there's something going on. Disabled motorcycle on the shoulder. Everybody's just taking a look there. Northbound 95 jammed traffic approaching the Girard Quake Bridge where there is a work crew. The rest of 95 really doesn't look bad right now. Southbound coming across the Scudder Falls Bridge, heavy traffic down to around 332, the Newtown bypass, because they're doing some work there. Now there is a big jam up on the very southern part of the New Jersey Turnpike going southbound, headed for the Delaware Memorial Bridge. We're hearing that's between 2.5 and 3 miles because of that work crew that's out there taking out 2 lanes on the bridge itself heading into Delaware. Mass transit, everything looks all right now. Next update, less than 10 minutes. From the Trumark Financial Credit Union 24-hour traffic center, turn to Trumark Financial for all your banking needs. I'm Stevie Reese.
I'm CBS 3 meteorologist Katie Fallinger. Some sunshine the rest of the day, but also a shower thunderstorm at a couple of spots this afternoon or evening. Daytime highs right around 80, and through the overnight we drop to a comfortable 57-degree low. And tomorrow, back to full sunshine, beautiful weather. The high 81 with low humidity. Thursday looks pretty good too, a little breezy, but warmer as well. In the sunshine, we hit 88 degrees. Friday and Saturday feature sun and clouds, heat and humidity. Highs into the low 90s for both days, and a spotty shower thunderstorm Friday, perhaps a few more widespread showers or storms on Saturday. Eyewitness weather updates 8 times every hour on KYW News Radio. And that's a CBS broadcast under 78 and scattered clouds will get up to 80 today. Google's hit with a record high fine of $2.7 billion as by the European Union regulators who say it has distorted the online shopping market. From Brussels, the company has 90 days to change its practices or face further FD fine. EU Competition Commissioner Margrethe Vestager says after analyzing almost 2 billion search queries, her investigators found Google has consistently demoted rival products and services, giving priority to its own.
It has harmed competition and consumers. That's illegal.
Vestager says Google has a special responsibility to ensure competition because it's by far the dominant search engine in Europe. Google must now come up with its own ways to obey EU law within 3 months or face fines of up to 5% of parent company Alphabet's global worldwide income for every day of non-compliance. Terry Schultz for CBS News, Brussels.
U.S. time 125. It is time for business. Donna Wilson from Bloomberg Business. U.S. stocks are posting modest declines.
The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 12 points to 21,397. S&P 500 index dropping 6 points, the Nasdaq falling 49. The International Monetary Fund has lowered its forecast for U.S. economic growth. The IMF now predicts the gross domestic product will expand 2.1% this year. The organization removed assumptions the economy will get a boost from President Trump's economic agenda. And there are changes at the top at Pandora. The CEO and founder of the online radio company, Tim Westergren, is stepping down. Pandora CFO Naveen Chopra has been named interim CEO. The company says the move is part of the company's next stage.
If Motor meets a new set of tires, the road better buckle up. Right now, get $60 by mail on a Visa prepaid card when you buy a set of 4 eligible Firestone tires. Whatever you drive. Drive a Firestone. The technicians at Firestone Complete Auto Care know when a tuned-up motor meets a new set of tires, the road better buckle up. Right now, get $60 by mail on a Visa prepaid card when you buy a set of 4 eligible Firestone tires. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
The difference between a to-do list and a must-do list is simple. With savings of $1,000 off qualifying Pella projects, you must take advantage of this offer with your Philadelphia Pella Window and Door showroom now. And for a limited time, you'll save even more with our exclusive radio offers. Just visit PellaPhilly.com and enter promo code KYW to find out how much more. Certain restrictions apply. Offer ends June 29th. That's PellaPhilly.com.
Mercedes-Benz of Atlantic City announces the grand opening of their new state-of-the-art sales and service facility exclusive to Mercedes-Benz.
미모.
우리 삼촌 어디에요?
권사님 집에 끝나고 가요.
아, 권사님 집에서 지금 끝나고 이제 어디로 가요?
썸리타운.
썸리타운. 썸리타운까지 몇 분에 올 수 있어요?
곧 가요.
곧 가요? 삼촌. 10분이면 와요? 20분이면 와요?
20분.
아, 20분? 우리 삼촌 운전도 잘하네.
알겠으면 열심히 오세요.
오늘 자이언트 안 가니까 좋아요? 나빠요?
기분 좋아요. 그래도 저는 페이백해서 안 나.
아, 페이백해서 아니라 우리 삼촌 기분이 좋아요?
그럼 이때가 말이야.
Yeah,
whatever. Especially line up to protect the or you change it.
The Philadelphia Fire Department.
I'm very excited today.
What it is coming up. I'm Justin Udo. In sports, Phil's begin a brief series at Seattle tonight. And in business, the Dow down 9 points, NASDAQ down 45.
I'm CBS 3 meteorologist Katie Balinger. With some sunshine, you'll also see a spotty shower. Thunderstorm fire up on the area radar sometime this afternoon or early evening. Daytime highs right around 80. Later tonight, very comfortable as we drop down to 57 under a generally clearing sky. But there's some heat on the horizon. I'll let you know how high those temperatures are set to climb when we check eyewitness weather on KYW News Radio.
81 partly cloudy going down to 57. QLW News time 132. Traffic and transit on the tubes.
Traffic is very slow. Right now on the Schuylkill Expressway westbound, approaching University out to pass the Vine Street Expressway where there is a work crew taking out the left lane. They appear to be sweeping and they're moving pretty fast, but that's giving us very heavy traffic on the Vine Street Expressway all the way across from 8th over to the Schuylkill Expressway. Elsewhere on the Schuylkill, it's really not bad. It's slow up the Conshohocken curve. Coming back eastbound, right there at the Blue Route 476, you've got a delay and then it slows from the curve and out to Belmont. It sets the brakes again from Montgomery into Girard. On 95 southbound, we've got looks to be air conditioner.
전화 왔어요? 제가 전화했어요 그냥.
그러지 아들 가니까 해?
Northbound 95
자 그래
Girard Point Bridge.
이리 가야 돼.
There. 476 the Blue Route.
아직은
We've also got a
공사를
bit
안
of
하니까.
right around McDade. There's a disabled motorcycle off to the shoulder. 202 northbound near 29 line painting crew in the left lane. Southbound at Paoli Pike, we've got another crew out there slowing you down just a little bit. Now on the Commodore
지금 또
Barry
비 안
Bridge,
오네?
heading into PA, we've got some extra
또
volume
와요.
because people are
언제?
avoiding the
이때 또
Memorial
이때.
Bridge.
또 있으면은?
And on the New Jersey Turnpike southbound,
Okay,
about
sure.
3 miles approaching the bridge, seeing very slow traffic because of some work that they're doing there. Other major New
What?
Jersey roadways look to be in pretty decent shape. The Walt Whitman, the Ben Franklin bridges, not seeing any
Sit
problems
down.
there either. And mass transit, we're moving along okay. We're not seeing any
아비부가
speed.
시페를 안 해. 삼성이 잘 가르쳐줘서 고마워요.
I'm Stevie Reese in the Trumark Financial Credit Union 24-hour traffic center.
No.
It is the final legal bid, and the U.S. Supreme Court has agreed to hear New Jersey's attempts to legalize sports betting at casinos and racetracks in the state. KYW's David Madden reports.
Getting the justices to consider the matter is an accomplishment in itself. Few lower court
오늘
cases get that
비가
far.
오고 막 그럴 것 같다. 그지? 또 오네.
The federal prohibition on sports betting in all but 4 states was shot down most recently by the Third Circuit Court of Appeals in Philadelphia.
Sorry.
The sports leagues and the NCAA have been fighting against the plan all along. Supporters suggest it'll help Atlantic City's gaming interest, which had been trending down after 5 casinos closed. And things are starting to look better down the shore, with plans to reopen the Taj Mahal as a Hard Rock next year. Stephen Batten, KYW News Radio.
KYW News Time 1:34. Custer County officials are announcing a 2-month crackdown on street-level heroin dealers called Operation Wildfire. Not only did it result in more than 40 arrests, law enforcement officials say it also provided a snapshot of the opioid crisis that is gripping the nation. KYW Suburban Bureau Chief Jim Melworth reports.
Custer County District Attorney Tom Hogan says in the first 4 months of this year, the county's on pace for 150 overdose deaths. Last year, they saw 97. That shot up from about 60 in 2015. Hogan says there are several reasons, including the removal of mandatory minimums, which he says encourages dealers to take greater risks. But he also points out millennials have pretty much grown up with opioids.
It is a normal part of their lives, and opioids have been prescribed to them for everything from sprains and strains to getting their wisdom teeth out.
Hogan says combine that addiction with fentanyl, a cheap synthetic opioid flooding in from China that's so deadly.
I can't have my guys field test it the traditional way, because if they give them a hand, they overdose and die.
In Westchester, Jim Melwood, KYW News Radio.
KYW News Time 1:35. Banks, power grids, and other government agencies in Ukraine and across Europe are falling victim to another massive ransomware cyber attack. Cybersecurity expert Chris Hadnaghi, CEO of Social Engineer Incorporated, describes via Skype how the attack works.
It encrypts all the data on the computer using a very heavy encryption algorithm. So that means all the data on the computer is now locked, and a screen comes up that says if you want it unlocked, you would need a very long code, and that code's going to cost you X amount of dollars. In this case, it's $300. And they give you a Bitcoin address, and if you pay, there's no guarantee that the attacker's releasing it.
Ukraine was hit especially hard. That country's deputy prime minister tweeted a picture of a darkened computer screen saying that the computer system at the government's headquarters has been shut down. Weather 5-day forecast.
We still have sunshine the rest of the day, but also spotty showers thunderstorms here and there. That's been happening in as late as early evening. Daytime highs right around 80. Tonight we'll drop down to a cool and very comfortable 57-degree low. After 80 speed to just give that air conditioner a break if you haven't already done so. Tomorrow looks beautiful. Back to sunshine, nice, comfortable warm. Up to 81 degrees with nice low humidity as well. Thursday, it's starting to be down to 80.